think so.
Why don't you do it? We only got 2 people in the chat.
I got 5.
Oh, there's 2 on mine. Gorilla. Hayabusa. I'm disappointed in you, Rob.
What was that?
You didn't bust no dance moves yesterday.
Well, I can't
Can't bring the heat right away.
I can't bring the heat right away.
It's okay. You practice here, then we'll go back on BitBoy.
That's right.
What is going on, crypto fam? Welcome back to Sin City Crypto Live. We are coming at you live from Global Studios in Sin City, Nevada, with another one of our live shows.
How many more times are you gonna say live?
My favorite word, live. Before we get started, real quick, guys, we are not financial advisors. Please, DYOR. If you don't know what that means, Google it. Allow me to introduce you. Wait, before I introduce him. Big props to my man, my co-host, for representing Sin City Crypto on one of the largest YouTube channels yesterday. He absolutely killed it. Amazing job. Meet my co-host, Big Rob. What's up?
Okay, before I do my intro, I got something I gotta say. Okay,
What do you got to say?
I gotta say, DFib, what's up, bro? Good to see you
Are
in
you
here.
serious?
I gotta see what's
Are you joking me? Wow. Okay,
All
it's getting kind of weird now.
Okay. Hola! It's your boy, Big Rob, back in the house. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. If you're not familiar, if you don't already know, we are an entertainment-focused cryptocurrency channel. We take the old, the boring, the stale information, and we package it up in a fun and sexy way. And then a quick shout-out to Global Media. They help broadcast this out to other channels than just YouTube. And then here, we don't just do live streams.
What do we do?
We also do deep dives. This the live stream, though. Check out the deep dives. And then we're a young and growing channel. If you can help us out, hit the like button. If you ain't hit it yet, what the hell wrong with you? If you ain't subscribed yet, what the hell wrong with you?
What the hell?
And if you ain't hit that notification bell, don't make me say it. Just know what I'm going to say. Now,
Just know it.
market's looking good.
Yeah, real quick. Some shout-outs.
Okay.
DFib already got his, so you got your personal one from Robin. Congratulations. Russell, Chef, Olga, Garrett, HP, Sean, James, Nick. Nick, I'm happy you got your Algorand, my friend. We had some issues with sending Algorand. Happy you got it, buddy. Congratulations.
So
Hold on.
I'm pretty zoomed out here.
Angie? Yeah, 'cause no one wants to see
we
you.
messed with the camera.
Let me give my shout-outs, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Angie, James, Eddie, yes, we changed it. But, if you were watching our show more frequently, Eddie, you would have known that already. But I guess you don't know. And then who else we got in here? That's it. So welcome back, our friends. Today, we lost our co-host. Oh, there's his nose. There he is. All right. Jesus, bro. Yes, so our subscriber count went up about 50 since going on BitBoy. So that was awesome. And it's just the beginning. Just the beginning. We're in talks with collabing with another really, really big YouTube channel.
Another top 10 crypto channel.
Yes,
We got this in the works.
We are growing, my friends, and we would be nothing without you guys, our community. So we love you guys. We're going to the top. We're taking you with us. And then we're bringing you to Vegas. And we're having a Vegas party. A real Vegas party. We're literally going to open up the club in the actual club. Speaking of the club, what's the limit today? 20?
All right, you have 21.
21.
So once we get 21 viewers in the chat today, we are going to open up the club. If you're not familiar, we have a big old Vegas party. We get the music bumping. Either way, it's a milestone that we try to achieve every show. We don't quite get there every show. So what helps us out is obviously liking the video, but being active in the chat, communicating with your newfound friends here, and that will recommend our channel to others as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I want
Eddie mentioned we're going live earlier, so yeah, we're going 10:30 a.m. from moving forward. We're going to try this out, so at least for the near future, 10:30 a.m. So set your alarm clocks, or just hit the notification bell.
Yeah, easy peasy.
That's it. That's it.
Sean, let me talk to Sean for a second. Where you been, bro? Where you been? You haven't been in the chat. Sammy said he missed you. I've missed you. Robin's missed you. Come on, bro. That's all I gotta say. We still love you though. All right, so markets are pumping.
Markets are looking good.
It's looking good.
Markets are looking good.
We are up over 3.5% overall, sitting at just a hair under 2 trillion. So we're at 1.97.
That's right.
Bitcoin. So in our title and in our thumbnail, we said, "Is a bull market back?" We'll go over that in a hot take. But
it's back. It is back, baby.
I don't think
the
so.
portfolio was back.
I disagree. I don't think the bull market is back, and we'll go over that in a second. And I will back up my claims with charts and facts. Curious to see what Robin's going to back his claims up with. But you can pull up my laptop real quick, Donnie. So you can see here we are over 44,000 on Bitcoin, sitting at 3.8%. ETH is up 6%, and then we have BNB up 7.5%. But something interesting that I saw. So these are the top movers over the last 24 hours. You have the graph coming in at number 1, 17%. Qtum at 14, and then Celsius. Okay, so if you're not familiar with Celsius, they're very similar to Aave, Compound, BlockFi, which just settled with the SEC. They're going to register their high yield products as a security. So my immediate thought was, okay, so are people going to start freaking out? I thought people were going to pull money out of these sorts of projects like a Celsius, but lo and behold, Celsius is the number 3 biggest mover in the market today, up 11.83% over the last 24 hours. I'm a little surprised, I'm not going to lie. I thought these lending platforms are going to take a hit.
Why? You know why?
Why?
Let me tell you why.
Go ahead, Robin. Tell us.
Because there is a ton of people that are into staking and earning yield on their tokens, and the biggest platform for staking and yielding has now halted all of their operations. So you have thousands, tens of thousands of people that now want to keep doing business as normal that cannot. And so they're going to the competition. So that's my reason. I think it's sound reason.
Do you think that because they saw that BlockFi people were grandfathered in, they're like, well, I might as well dump everything I can in here to get grandfathered in if this does happen to the other platforms?
You talking about the users?
Yeah.
I mean, so you can't add anything else in. So
the BlockFi. I mean to like Celsius, Aave, right? The ones that aren't up against the SEC yet.
Yeah,
Do
but
you think they look at
user,
BlockFi?
The user don't care. The user doesn't care. They
But here's my question.
They want to earn interest. They want to make money.
So let's say you enjoy the 8% return on your money. You see what happened to BlockFi, and you see that the SEC let the people that already have money in those things that with the high yield, they can let them stay.
Those things with the high yield. Hey, those things over there. They.
But you know what I'm saying.
It's not a stop sign. It's a yield sign.
I can't find the word. But you know what I'm saying. But do you think they see that and then they say, okay, let me go to some other platform where I can put money in now, and if it does happen to this next platform, I'll already be grandfathered in.
You just answered your own question, bro.
I'm asking you. Do you think that's part of the reason?
People who make money. Okay, if you are a Bitcoin miner, if you mine Bitcoin and your country bans Bitcoin, what are you going to do? You're going to move and set up shop somewhere else.
By the way, speaking of Bitcoin
it's
mining,
just simple. It's just simple economics here. If you make money with yield by staking your coins, and they shut it down, you're going to go somewhere else.
Speaking of Bitcoin mining,
it's not. You don't need to overthink this here.
You know who's got into Bitcoin mining?
Who's that?
One of the biggest oil giants, ConocoPhillips. They are starting to mine Bitcoin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but
ConocoPhillips. You never seen a Conoco gas station?
Yeah. No.
What?
I got
You've seen a
Exxon,
Conoco gas station.
Exxon, Chevron, baby.
Exxon.
I don't be going to them ghetto gas stations that you go to, bro.
Anyways, but
It's Conoco.
this-
It's
you know, we-
Conoco.
He over there getting a full tank of gas. He buying some incense and he donating to some guy outside that needs some money for his baby because he needs some Pampers.
listen.
Like, get out of here, bro.
Does it worry you that you have large corporations that are getting into Bitcoin mining? Right? We
Why
talk.
does it worry me? There's already big corporations in it. Who cares if
yes,
more come in?
But we talk about how big money is able to go in, mine, and then eventually, if they have enough resources,
Nope.
they can
Nope.
get up to 50%. No.
No. Bitcoin is never going to have a 51% attack. And even if they do, they have so many validator nodes. They have thousands of them. They're just going to dispute the transaction.
Fair enough.
So even if, hypothetically speaking, there's only 5 miners pretty much getting all the mining rewards, if the transactions aren't verified on the back end by the nodes, then it doesn't even matter. Most secure network, hands down, period. There's a reason they burn all that energy to secure the network. And at this point, maybe if big companies came in Bitcoin's infancy, that's a different story. Right now,
Right.
absolutely not.
Curious. All right. Let's get in. You ready for the hot take?
Let's do it.
Let's right into our hot take. Hot.
It's hot.
Ooh, that's fuego, baby.
All right, Donnie, what we got for a hot take today, my friend?
Today's hot take.
Is the bull market back? Let me help you out. Bull market. Is the bull market
I
back?
didn't like today's hot take.
You had one job, Donald.
It's definitely
job,
not
damn it.
back. I'm gonna start with
You
that.
don't think it's back?
Hell
I'm gonna
no,
agree.
it's not
with you.
even close.
I'm gonna agree with you. All right. I'm gonna let Robin make his case first, so then I can crap on him. Go ahead, Robin. Is the bull market back?
You already know what I'm gonna say, bro.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
You already know. You already know where your boy gonna
All
lie.
right, Catzilla.
Your boy got the interest of the people. He has the long-term vision of Bitcoin.
What
He
does
has-
having the interests of the people have anything to do with whether or not
Nobody
a
wants
bull
to
market
hear
is
your
back?
negative Nancy.
It's
crap
not
up
about
here.
negative Nancy. It's about, hey, let's look at what is actually happening. Let's look at numbers.
Look.
And is it back? The answer is no. Go ahead.
We back, baby. We is back, baby. We is back. Bitcoin is pumping. Altcoins are moving. Portfolios are growing. Santa is slaying. Anyways, man, I'm telling you, Bitcoin is back. We are seeing sustained growth. We not only have growth in the crypto markets, also the traditional markets. Wall Street is pumping, especially the NASDAQ, which is more indicative of tech stocks, and the typical investor that invests in NASDAQ tends to invest in cryptocurrency, or at least the demographic of that mesh together. Anyways, everything's in the green. Everything's moving.
But that doesn't mean the bull
Hey,
market is back, though.
Russia's pulling out troops, supposedly. They're falling back. You know,
Okay.
so this whole narrative of this invasion is whatever. The Fed didn't raise interest rates.
Yeah, but it's not March yet. They're supposed to raise them in March.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ain't March yet. We in February, baby. Get out of here. Ain't they gonna raise
So what
it?
are you talking
They
about?
gonna-
A
they
2-day
gonna-
bull market?
They're gonna raise the interest rates 0.25%. We went into this
Got a new
this bull
person.
market.
Got a new person in chat, Robin.
YS. Hola! Welcome to Sin City Crypto. Now, yeah, so it's just it's a good vibes here. It's a good vibes here.
So let me
It's good
okay.
vibes here.
So let me
What's
put
up?
it into perspective, my friend.
What's up?
When we say bull market's back, I'm not talking about a 2-day bull market. I'm talking about an extended bull market. Like we are going to see
Okay.
new all-time
Okay.
high bull market.
Definition of a bull market is in the macro. In the macro, when you zoom out, we're gonna have higher highs and higher lows.
But we
I'm not
haven't
saying-
made
I'm
a
not sitting
single
here
higher
saying-
high
I'm-
though.
We have in
Where?
from the last 3 weeks. Get out of here, bro.
Okay.
We this is the beginning. This is the precipice of
Robin
financial
using
growth
big
here.
words over here.
Ba, 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 ba.
All right.
So
Let me show you some facts. Pull up my laptop. This is the Bitcoin chart. One day. What did we talk about yesterday or 2 days ago? We talked about that line I drew, the gold line, is resistance. And I said that we're probably going to get rejected at that level. And look what is happening. We wicked just above it and we are under it. So for me to say we're in a bull market, I want to see us beat this level, and then get up to here. 52. If we can get up to this next level, make a higher high and stay there, then I will say we're in a bull market. But right now,
So you're saying we're in a bull market until we hit 52,000? You're
And
talking
stay
about
above
you're
it,
talking about like a
yes.
25% growth here? Like, get.
it's not a 25% growth.
It's not, do the math.
6,044. 25% would be
6,000?
10,000.
We're at 44,000.
yeah.
We're talking
So
about 52. That's 8,000.
that's 8,000. So 25% of 44,000 is 11,000. So we're talking about an 18 to 20% growth. And yeah, but here's the thing though. It's not about touching the number. It's about crossing that number and staying above it. It doesn't matter how many times you touch this line. If you
Okay.
keep getting
this?
rejected, we're
How
not
about
in a
this?
bull market.
Viewers, what's your portfolio looking like? Are you in the green? Are you making money? Do you make money? Are you in the
Like,
green?
you can
Are
make-
you in the green in a bear market? No, absolutely not. Now, are there going to be pullbacks? Absolutely. Could by the end of the week we be back down to 40,000, 42,000, 39,000?
Chances are we will.
L-
Yes. So you're going
Chance-
against what you're
chance.
saying. You're saying
No,
we're in
no.
a bull.
There are ebbs and flows into the market. However, the tendency, the growth, the direction that it is going right now is up and to the right.
But that doesn't mean we're in a bull market, bro.
We,
The-
the people have spoken.
No, you have spoken. You don't.
And I speak for the people.
You don't. Speak
I was elected by the people,
You speak
for the people.
You speak
for the
for
Bitcoin.
You speak for DFib. That's who you speak
What's up,
for,
my bro?
YS says whales are holding majority in stable coins. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Do whales hold?
They're ready to buy.
Tells you that they're not buying because we are not in a bull market.
You know,
All right, here we go.
For every chart that says whales are in stable coin, you can
Follow
find another
the money,
chart that
Robin.
says whales are removing Bitcoin from
Robin,
exchanges.
you got to follow the money, my friend. Follow the money. Look at
Yeah.
the statistics and the
money.
numbers.
I'm looking at the money in my
Don't-
portfolio.
You're a great
Looking
sentiment
juicy.
guy, okay? Sentiment is fine, but it's not everything, right? Sentiment is not translating to the charts. Because if sentiment is what you're saying it is, then we're not getting rejected at 44,000.
There's
We
two
would be
things.
we would be close to
Two
46,000
things-
right
there's
now.
two things I'm a fan of. One, sentiment. Two, peppermint. Just saying, okay? Keep nice and fresh. That's how we do it. We fresh.
Okay. What do you guys think? Put a 1 in the chat if you think we are in a bull market and the bull market is back. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think we're in a bull market. You think this is just a move up? Again, let me leave him with this last image here. Look at this. We're getting rejected at key resistant levels. In a bull market, you don't get rejected at key resistance levels.
Let me. I may be no TA expert. We'll pull up that chart one more time. Pull that chart one more time. Let's take a look at that. I may not be a TA expert, but I do see an inverse head and shoulders right there. And what happens with inverse head and shoulders? You're going to have a breakout. See that orange line you drew there?
An inverse head and shoulders.
Look, left shoulder to the left of that orange line, right shoulder to the right.
Here, here,
No, that's a head.
here,
That's a
here.
left shoulder right there on the
Left
left.
shoulder.
That's a head down
Head.
here.
And then where's
then
your other
there's
shoulder?
the right shoulder over
Here?
here. Up the fucking thing that looks like a shoulder.
This one?
That's a right shoulder. That's a left shoulder, and that's the head. Literally the definition.
And
of
we
an inverse head
cannot
and
break.
shoulder.
But a head and shoulder pattern is not confirmed until there's a break in the neckline. And here's the. This literally is the
I'm telling
neckline.
you, yeah, and it's about the.
It's about to nothing because it hit that level and it got rejected. And there's like no volume, bro. I'm telling you, we are not in a bull market. Trust me. Do I want to be in a bull market? Hell yes. I have money in the crypto market, and obviously, if we're in a bull market, my portfolio is going to grow. But I'm not just going to tell you we're in a bull market when I'm looking at charts and I'm looking at numbers and they're saying otherwise. So you may think we're in a bear market, Robin. I disagree with you. You may think we're in a bull market. I disagree. I think we're still in our bear market, but things are looking up. I'll tell you that. Things are looking good. We get rejected here again. The next time, chances of it breaking out are higher, and each time afterwards it gets rejected, chances of it breaking above that will be higher. And the more times it touches this resistance level, when it does break, it'll break big. And when I'm talking big, I'm seeing
I'm telling you, this chart is just like David in his teens. Once he got that massive breakout, he got mega rejections. How you doing? Let's go.
Okay. All right. Jesus Christ. Let's get right into our talking points. Got a lot of good articles to talk about today. Let's go ahead. All right. First topic. We're going up north to our neighbors in Canada. Go ahead and pull up my laptop, Donald. Can I call you Donald? Okay, Donnie. Canada
Absolutely not.
invokes the Emergencies Act targeting crowdfunding and crypto. The broadened scope of the terrorist funding rules include crypto transactions to protesters and gives the government the power to freeze bank accounts. I thought Canada was like a more like a free country. HP, my dude, I know you're in here, or if you're in here, I know you're from Canada. What's going on, man? This got that Russia feel to it. It's got that North Korea, China feel to it. What is going on?
It's very similar on the optics to the U.S. issuing martial law. Basically, you supersede the laws, and the government basically enforces whatever they want. I mean, is that kind of your vibe too?
Pretty much what's happening. Yeah. So now
That's scary.
someone did mention martial law in Canada, and I'm not sure if it's true. So if you're in Canada, you're watching us from Canada, let us know. Is there talks of martial law? Is it already going on? What is happening? Give us some insider info.
I doubt they use that exact term. I think that's what I'm saying. I think that's American
We're
policy.
providing protection. Yeah, and the next thing you know, you got soldiers on the ground tasing their citizens. Anyways, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has invoked the Emergencies Act, which gives them the power to freeze Freedom Convoy protesters' bank accounts and monitor, quote, large and suspicious transactions, including crypto. These changes cover all forms of transactions, including digital assets such as cryptocurrencies. And then scrolling down here, I think I have a couple more things highlighted here. No, I do not. Okay, so they ended up getting, in the Bitcoin fund, they got about 22 Bitcoin, which was valued at about $1 million. Now, there's a chance that these truckers won't have access to that money either.
Yeah, because they're tracing it, and if you
Is there a way around this, Robin? Is there a way
here's the
around?
thing: at some point, you need to convert your Bitcoin to cash.
Yeah, and
So what banking system do you transfer that over to? That's a lot of Bitcoin. How do you transfer $1 million worth of Bitcoin to an institution that is ready and prepared for that transaction? And how do you turn that into fiat? I don't think there's really a way, unfortunately.
So then, is this this scenario? Is this a complete negative for the entire crypto space? Seeing that the government, in fact, can.
No, I think it is. I think it's a positive, if anything.
Why?
Basically, the funds are there; they can't seize them. You know, they have the
but
money
you don't
there.
have access to it, though.
Now, here's the thing: once every organization and once every entity, every financial entity starts accepting Bitcoin, then you don't need to convert it over. So right now, we just still, everybody always says, "Oh, we're early. Why do we say that? I mean, the technology is here. People are using it. Just unfortunately, you can't go to the grocery store and pay in Bitcoin. At least not here in the U.S.
Yeah.
And you can't go. I mean, yeah, there are exceptions. You can go buy jewelry or Mercedes or something of that nature, or you might find some little oddballs that accept it. But if you're trying to fund a movement and you're trying to fund the protests, then who's going to accept Bitcoin? And maybe 10 years from now, maybe 5 years from now, maybe 2 years from now, majority of institutions, majority of businesses will accept Bitcoin, and we don't have to worry about it. Unfortunately, we're not there yet.
Yeah.
We're early. This is still early in development. The technology is here. The benefits are in front of your face. You can see how it makes life better and more efficient. We're just not in the stage yet to where you can just spend Bitcoin wherever you want. And so if a country says, "Hey, nah, you ain't gonna claim that. Nah, you can't use that money." Unfortunately, at the moment right now, ain't really nothing you can do.
And
it wouldn't be any easier if it was cash. We already see they got the GoFundMe and all that. That didn't work.
Yeah.
So it's not like Bitcoin it's not like the Bitcoin network is worse by any ways. It's just kind of stuck in the same box. They're just regulatory issues.
Yeah.
So
HP is saying it's getting ridiculous here in Canada. We're at war with the government.
there's been a lot of uprising against government policy.
And then, since COVID
can't,
with the
we
mandates.
we can't discuss vaccines.
Yeah.
For censorship reasons, so
Yeah.
we'll leave our opinion out of that. But which we can talk about is that there is a push against government policies.
Is this government overreach?
I mean, that's for a different
Mandating
that's
things on your
that's a-
health, is that
that's-
government
that's for a
overreach?
different. That's for a different segment, a different genre of YouTube. It is what it is.
Fair
We talk about Bitcoin. How does it relate to these issues?
Yeah.
Right at the moment, there's nothing you can do. And so, but what we are seeing is that there is a push against policy. And when there is a push against policy, you keep pushing, you're going to knock some walls down eventually. And people are going to demand Bitcoin. They're going to demand cryptocurrency. And when you see these regulations and these handcuffs that governments are putting down, it is all the more reason to shift away from the traditional systems. Why are all the countries so scared of crypto? Why is there such a big effort to ban
Because they can't
or regulate?
control
Because they
100%
can't
of it,
control
that's
it.
why.
They're losing the control. They can't have all-encompassing power over them, over that system. They don't have power over the money, and it scares them because that's not how
All
it
they
used to
want
be.
is power, bro.
It used to be, you always hear they always use the blanket excuse. It's for money laundering and bad actors. No, it's not for money laundering and bad actors. That's not the reason. The reason is because the banks make money, the banks fund governments, and the banks don't want it. And there's tons of companies and all these different entities that are profiting off of your fees and off of your money. And it's as simple as we look at the regulation we talked about yesterday with BlockFi. Look at the regulations we talked about BlockFi. They got sued for $100 million because they're giving people interest on the coins that they
Because
stake.
they're putting the banks to shame.
So I can in scenario one, I got a bank account, $100,000 in my bank account, savings account. I could leave it in there, and the bank lends my money out and gives it to a consumer in the form of a loan or a mortgage. And then in turn, they're probably getting anywhere between 10 and 30% interest. They're making money off of my money. And then in turn, they give me 0.01% interest with an $8 monthly charge for having an account, which in turn,
It's literally robbery. It's-
I have to pay for them to hold my money. That's scenario one. You take my money, you lend it out, you give me nothing in return. Option two, I have an option here. I can give my money to BlockFi or any other yield staking protocol, and then they lend it out for 20%, and they kick me back 8.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It makes absolute sense.
But now in the old model, the banks who take all of this extra revenue and they funnel it into the government, it's destroying that system.
Yeah.
And so they don't like it. And so,
Hey, man.
so
Just
there's an
like-
easy and obvious fix here. And if we keep pushing back at the government, if we keep pounding the drum, eventually we'll start knocking down walls. And eventually things will change.
And if the banks were smart, the banks were smart and stopped being so freaking greedy, they would say, you know what? Let's start giving them 5%. Let's start giving them 6%. Yeah, it's a little less, but now people will think twice before moving their money out of our bank and putting it on a platform like BlockFi. But you remain greedy. You want to stay greedy. You want to use our money, and then when we try to access that money, we only have access to a portion of it. It's absolute BS. And I don't know, man. I just think instead of trying to fight against it, understand that it's something that works. It's something that people want. Just conform to it. Find your little niche in this segment of banking and money and interest. Instead of trying to fight against it, pissing people off. Do you think fighting at banks, do you think fighting against it, pissing people off, is going to keep their money in your banks? No, it's not. It's going to make them want to go away from you even more. So get with the program or get left behind. That's my 2 cents. You got anything to add?
That was a long discussion on one article.
Yeah, because it's important, man. It's
I mean,
important.
no, I liked it. I was just saying.
And it wasn't even that article. We haven't even gotten to the article. All right, speaking of articles, next article. Going down south to the U.S. of A., U.S. lawmaker introduces bill for government-backed insurance of, quote, qualified stablecoins. This is pretty interesting. House Financial Services Committee member and New Jersey Representative Josh Gottheimer has introduced legislation that would have the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, also known as the FDIC, back stablecoins in a manner similar to fiat deposits. In a draft of the Stablecoin Innovation and Protection Act of 2022 released on Tuesday, Gottheimer proposed labeling stablecoins issued by FDIC institutions or certain non-bank issuers as, quote, qualified. So just like a qualified loan versus or a secured loan versus an unsecured loan, same thing, same idea, but with stablecoins. Under this definition, the bill suggests qualified stablecoins are neither securities or commodities under U.S. law and redeemable on demand from the issuer. And he added, we shouldn't stifle innovation in the cryptocurrency market. We should ensure the proper safeguards are in place and ensure our nation is a leading force in financial technology. Amen to that. So at least we got one guy who understands, who knows, crypto's here to stay. Let's figure out a way to incorporate it into our lifestyle.
This is exactly what I was talking about yesterday. That different aspects of cryptocurrency should be regulated by different organizations. There's no need to create an entire crypto department. For stablecoins, have the FDIC, who monitors banks, that monitors the flow of money in and out of banks, to regulate stablecoins. Boom, problem solved. Let's move on to the next segment. And then as soon as the 5 or 6 different aspects or attributes of cryptocurrency can each be identified, and you look at BlockFi. You wanna earn yield staking. You want to earn money off of your stable coin, or off of staking your coins. Then set it up as a security.
I actually think this is a good idea.
So that's it. And then you want to offer a loan. Then put that in that department, the same department that regulates mortgages and loans. Put that in there, and let's not overcomplicate it. Let's not spend 4 years creating an entire new branch of government. Let's just get this thing done now. Let's get it done now. There's different aspects. They all fit in a little corridor. Just put it in there and let's get it over with. We can move on with our lives.
Create a whole new.
Let's spend 4 years creating a new branch of government.
4 years. You don't have to spend 4 years.
You think creating a branch of government? They can't even. The SEC lawsuit with XRP has been going on for over a year with no end in sight, and everything that goes through any judicial system or anything that goes to Congress takes years and years. And there's pushback. You write something up. You think you're at an agreement. All of a sudden, there's all kinds of. It goes back, it gets voted down, and you got Democrats that hold the offices, Republicans. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And so the fix is available right now. I'm so tired of talking about the government. I'm tired of it, man.
Well, let me tell you something that's going to make you happy. We've got a new person in the chat.
Cryptomaniac. Hola! Welcome to Sin City Crypto. In case you didn't already know, we are an entertainment-focused cryptocurrency channel where we take the old, boring, and stale information, package it up in a fun and sexy way. And this is your boy here, Big Rob. How you doing?
Okay. So I when I said I think it's a good idea, I wasn't talking about your idea. I was talking about the idea of this article, right? Create a separate. You have qualified stablecoins that are FDIC insured, and you have non-qualified stablecoins, right? If you're an investor or you want to take money out, whatever the case may be, you have an option. Do I go qualified and is more regulated, but it's insured, or do I go unqualified and take that risk?
Well, here's the thing. For FDIC insured, it has to be backed 1-to-1 by the dollar, and it has to be immediately.
And there is no stable coin that is 100% backed 1-to-1 by the dollar.
But that's the thing. For this bill, they're saying it needs to be backed 1-to-1.
Which, I mean, it's fair.
So hey, why not, man? You know what? If I put a dollar in a stable coin, there should be $1 on the backside.
Well, that's how the U.S. dollar was with the gold standard, but obviously we've gone away from that. So
but we have a better system now.
Okay, but do you see that this? So they start with 1-to-1, but do you see it going?
But here's the thing. No, this is the regulation. If you want to be FDIC insured, if you want to play game with the government, you back at 1-to-1. There's no gray area there. And so you have option A, back 1-to-1. It's insured by the government, and at any point in time you can cash out. That's literally what it says. It is exchangeable at any moment. So if you can cash it out at any point in time, and it's back 1-to-1, it sounds like a better product to use than the competition, where you don't know what it's backed by. And you don't know if you try to cash out $2 million if the funds are going to be on the back end.
Right. Hey, it'll be better than the fiat system we got for sure, which is backed by literally nothing. Nothing. The full faith in the government. See how many people have that. All right, let's move on. We're staying in the U.S., but we're going up north and east, which is northeast, to New Hampshire. The governor signs an executive order to attract crypto innovators. By the way, Robin, have you ever been to New Hampshire?
No.
Donnie, have you ever been to New Hampshire?
No, sure. No, sir.
I think, no, sure.
No,
I think
sure.
I've met like 2 people from New Hampshire. And I don't even remember. But
Is that where they filmed the Me, Myself, and Irene movie?
no, that was Rhode Island.
That was Rhode Island?
Yeah, that was Rhode I actually have met Rhode Island. They're pretty cool people.
Yeah.
All right, so let's.
That's how I envision New Hampshire.
Right.
Is like kind of like a lot of like rolling hills.
I'm
and
curious in the chat. If you're from New Hampshire, let us know. Or if you've ever been to New Hampshire, let us know. I'm curious to see. Anyways, let's get back to the article. The governor of New Hampshire, Chris Sununu, has signed an executive order that empowers a governor's commission on digital assets. He said governments should try to bring regulatory certainty to these assets to open the road for faster development. The governor noted that New Hampshire is a hub of financial innovation. You ever heard of Silicon Valley in Northern California? I don't know if you can call New Hampshire a hub for financial innovation. I could be wrong.
financial innovation. You're talking about tech innovation. You're talking about
You can argue fintech is also Silicon Valley too, financial technology, which is what cryptocurrency is. Finance and technology put together.
I don't know. I think New Hampshire has. I think they have a big college up there that is economic focused. One
Yeah.
of the big universities.
So big, we've never heard of it. And
I
the
can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I
There
will
you go.
research.
It's
and
so
I'll-
big you
I'll
can't
get back
remember
to
the
you on
name of
that.
it.
So-
Okay, back to the article. The governor also said it will attract high quality financial operators more safely and responsibly. He also said that the government should provide crypto regulations to foster faster innovation. He plans to attract crypto innovators to New Hampshire through better regulations. And here are the following roles that the commission will have. 1, researching and reviewing the current status of digital assets in the state. 2, investigating the current status of any applicable legalities, both international and federal, that should be followed by banks and businesses that are offering crypto services. Number 3, interviewing the public on their experience with the developments in the crypto space. I absolutely love this. This is the part of this that makes the most sense. Is stop just taking the opinions of people who don't transact in it every day, don't understand it fully, and try to base regulations off of those people's opinions. Go to the people that are using them. Go to the executives of these large exchanges, whatever the case may be. So this is great. Number 4, preparing findings on the effectiveness of available regulations on digital assets and why modifications are necessary. Number 5, coming up with the specific modifications to the available laws to support the state's capacity to regulate them. And finally, supporting all proposed crypto regulations. We talk about this all the time. The word regulation should not scare you. It should excite you because it'll bring legitimacy to our space. As long as the regulations make sense, right? As long as there's no blanket regulation, as long as they make sense to what they're trying to achieve, which is people are able to invest without having to worry about people rug pulling or whatever the case may be, right? So to me, this is great. I don't know if I'd call New Hampshire a financial hub, but hey, man, I don't give a crap. If you're willing to do this, if you're willing to go out on a limb right now and bring crypto and crypto innovators to your state, I'm all for it. Eventually, more states will follow suit. Next thing you know, we'll have federal law. Everything will be great in America, and there you go.
Yeah, I am a huge fan of regulation and also regularity. And
Regularity?
yeah, keeping your system regular. It's all about probiotics and
No idea where that
a healthy
came
diet.
from. Okay.
You don't know about staying regular, bro?
Oh, you're talking about pooping?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about this article though, real quick. What are your thoughts? What are your
this article? Okay, let me tell you something here. I like it. I ain't got nothing to poop on it. I can't poop on this. It's good. I like it.
You
I
like
like
it?
the fact that a governor is, a lot of times you see senators, and congressmen basically being the voice. We haven't heard too much from governors. Ted Cruz was on some platform. I don't know where it was broadcasted from, but
Governors
he was on-
definitely hold more weight.
So Ted Cruz was. He should have pulled up that video, but he was basically talking about how government doesn't like Bitcoin, and he likes it. So
Yeah, and he also bought Bitcoin too. All right,
That's right.
let's move on. Fidelity. Fidelity rolls out Europe's cheapest physically backed Bitcoin spot ETP. So they call them ETPs over there. We call them ETFs here in the US. Investment management giant Fidelity International has launched a spot Bitcoin exchange traded product in Europe, marking the company's entry into the region's crypto space. Additionally, the product is expected to earn listings on 6 other exchanges within the coming weeks. According to Fidelity, it launched FBTC after a survey showed that 70% of institutional respondents plan to venture into cryptocurrencies. 70% of institutional respondents plan on getting into cryptocurrency. The demand is there. The demand is there. We just need the product, man. We need the product. Give us a freaking spot ETF. Damn it, US lawmakers. Like, come on, man.
You're falling behind. You have
Literally.
Canada, ETF, spot ETF. Brazil, spot ETF for Bitcoin. Now Europe. And
Come on.
Russia is proposing to accept crypto in its entirety
As
as legal tender. You have El Salvador, obviously. You have India loosening up regulations. And
Like,
who is way behind? Who if we're running a race?
US
here-
and they.
yes. So
Borat.
unfortunately, we have too much investment by the banks. They don't want it, and that's where we're at.
Why don't hey, banks, just get into the fund, man. Like, no one's stopping you. Create your own spot ETF and submit it.
All right. We do have an article regarding the Grayscale ETF, so there's some light at the end of the tunnel.
We do. We do. That's actually the next article. Great segue, Robin. Let's go into the next article.
Good planning there.
Donnie, you have no room to talk, bro. You don't even know what the hot take was. Overwhelming support for Grayscale BTC Trust ETF conversion proposal. Investors aired their thoughts as to why the SEC should approve the conversion of Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust into a spot ETF. This would be absolutely phenomenal news if you are a holder of the Grayscale ETF that's currently available to trade now, because you are in at a discount. And if that thing gets converted into a spot, you are sitting pretty, my dudes and chicas. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has allowed comments and feedback on a proposed rule change that would convert the GBTC to a spot-based ETF. And here is a tweet from Eric Balkunis. He is Bloomberg's senior ETF analyst. Just glancing through the many comments from people to the SEC reconverting the GBTC to an ETF, and 95% are in favor of it, and most using real names and pointing to the stupefying fact that futures ETF okay, but spot not. Well, we've been saying for forever. You're okay with a futures ETF, but not a spot ETF because it's too volatile. That is the
The funny
dumbest
thing,
thing.
the futures ETF is legitimately more risky than a spot ETF.
You're literally betting on the future price versus a spot ETF. You're betting on the current price.
So it's like one riskier, one not so risky.
It's absurd.
And we're gonna approve the riskier one. We don't know about this other one though. We ain't vibing with it.
A couple more things I want to read that I got highlighted in the article here for you guys. Several respondents to the SEC proposal argued that the regulator had already approved futures-based exchange-traded products, so a spot-based product should logically come next. The U.S. risks falling behind other countries such as Canada, which has already approved such investment products, others added. One investor said that he invested his life savings into the fund. Don't ever do that, guys. Don't invest your life savings into something. All right, that's just stupid.
Unless you're Michael Saylor and that's just how
Well,
you live.
this investor did, and he's tired of the SEC trying to protect people, adding that the regulator is just out to help the rich. Can't argue with that. So, Robin, what are your thoughts?
Well, it seems to be, at least from the optics here, seems to be a shift from just immediately deny and just ignore everybody. That's where we were at. So all of the proposed ETFs that came across the SEC's desk, just basically delayed, denied, delayed, denied, delayed, denied. However, they did delay the grayscale one. However, they are coming back and they're saying, hey, we would like input for this. We would like to know what the temperature of the room is.
Like
We
every
wanna
single
know-
poll you see, people want it. Like,
But instead of just dismissing it, like, hey, we know what's good for you. We know what's good for you. We're protecting you. Instead of just saying that, they legitimately opened up the conversation. He said, hey, give us your thoughts on a spot Bitcoin ETF. Give us your reasoning behind why you're beating this drum for this to pass. Why is there so much uproar for it? Because they've obviously, what you laughing at, bro? A lot of coffee today, man. The words are coming out funny.
obviously.
So they obviously have spoken their side. They've addressed their concerns. They've talked about volatility. They've talked about how are they going to buy and sell Bitcoin if there's a surge in demand. They've spoken. We understand your side of the story. But now, hey, they're opening up the conversation and they're hearing what's the other side of the story. What are the benefits from it? You know, where can we gain? Where is the prosperity that comes from us passing this? And so now that they're listening, hopefully,
Taxes.
more revenue, more business. I mean, it's good
shit.
for the economy. So
Approve it and then just go like,
yeah,
let's
go.
So here's what I do if I was Gary Gensler. I would say, all right, I'm gonna end up approving GBTC to become a spot. So I'm gonna go and buy a crap load of GBTC. I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna pass the bill, and then I'm gonna be sitting on millions. Unethical? Yes. But does anything ethical come out of the SEC?
It's not ethical. It's just business, bro.
No, it's not.
It's not ethical. It's business.
Anyways, what are you guys' thoughts?
Patricio.
Would you guys?
Hola.
Hey, Patricio, what's up, man? Welcome to Sin City Crypto. We're excited to have you, my friend. Make sure you subscribe. We go live every.
You can't ask him to subscribe to.
Hell yeah, I can ask him to subscribe.
Okay.
Hell yeah, he's here for a reason. Patricio, we're happy to have you. Welcome to the Crypto Fam. Make sure you subscribe. Anyways, let us know what you guys think. Would you like to see GBTC be converted to a spot, or do you want to see a brand new exchange traded fund become a spot ETF? What do you guys think? Let us know.
Well, why not? If you have the BTC sitting there, you don't have to go actually physically buy a bunch of it, and you're trying to reduce the volatility.
Yeah, but then you're giving people a head start who already have GBTC shares.
So if you want a head start too, go buy some. It's at a discount, 24% off.
Should we buy some?
I say here's the thing: if they don't pass it, you gotta pay.
Yeah.
You gotta pay all these fees for the, all the fees that Grayscale charges. I don't know what they're called, but they're up to like
Patricio-
5%.
Patricio said, "Hola."
Hola.
Are you Brazilian, Portuguese? If you're Portuguese, you will be Robin's new best friend because Robin is also half Portuguese. So he speaks. Say something in Portuguese for us, Robin.
Hola. That is Portuguese.
I know.
You, you just take the H off. It's just OLA. There it is.
Awesome. He said he already subscribed, rang the bell, and he wants to have a beer with us. Hey, man.
Hey man, let me tell you something. You already leaps and bounds ahead of not everyone, but a lot of people in this.
Hey, bro.
A lot of our subscribers.
You better watch.
You know why? Because we only have 70 of our subscribers. Only 70 of our subscribers have rang the notification bell. So there's a lot.
Is DFib one of them?
Percentages
Is
wise,
DFib one of them.
DFib.
What if he
You got
isn't?
that bell checked or what?
What if he isn't? Will that change your perspective of DFib?
You know, you
Would you bump him down?
you know, it's like if your son acts bad in school,
Your son.
you know, you
I bet you he's older than you.
if your son gets bad report card,
Mexicano.
you talk to him.
That's right.
But you don't lose that love.
Yeah.
You don't lose that love.
Patricia's from Mexico. ¿Cómo está, señor? Yo soy güero. ¿Cómo habla español? Mucho gusto. All right. Next article. Looks rare. So they're getting a lot of heat. The team cashes out big on staked tokens. Community gets furious. OpenSea competitor LooksRare, one of the major NFT markets in the business, has confirmed the cash out of $30 million in Ethereum, causing outrage within the community. Let me scroll down here and see if I have anything. Okay, no. So, what this article I haven't highlighted anything, but this article goes on to say.
Good job.
This article goes on. No, because it wasn't. This article goes on to say that they have a team of 10 full-time employees that haven't taken any payment, any income for the last year and a half. Well, what do you want them to do? These guys got bills to pay. They got food to put on their table. They've worked there. Like, would you expect them every single piece of their money to?
What kind of bills? What kind of bill? What
I'm
kind of
just
bill have
saying,
you ever?
dude,
Have you
like,
ever received a letter
you
and you
guys-
opened it up
they're
and it was
getting-
$30 million? Like, well, let's not kid ourselves.
They're getting mad.
You
They're
know what?
listen.
Looks
okay.
Rare is newer company.
But so you're saying they shouldn't take any money out?
I'm just saying, don't take so much.
That's
$30
nothing.
million is a lot
That's
of money.
nothing. 30 million is nothing. Have you seen their numbers?
What's their market cap?
Have you seen their numbers?
Do they have a coin? Yeah, they do, right?
Yeah, it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull it
let's
up.
look.
Pull it up.
Let's looks at looks.
So market cap.
They have an MC of $412 million.
They just cashed out 10% of it almost. Like that's a lot, man.
30. Okay.
You don't think cashing out almost 10% of the value of the company?
That's just the value of their token.
That's what they cashed out. Their token,
They cashed out Ethereum.
which their token,
30 million in Ethereum.
which they transfer. It's a ERC20 token, isn't it?
It is.
There it is. That's how they cashed it out.
Okay.
They didn't
from
sell it
stake
on
tokens
exchange.
or their native platform.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just took 10% of the value of the company and just dumped it.
Okay. So maybe 10% is a little too much. Okay. I agree. Maybe 10% is a little too
That's
much.
what I was saying. I'm not saying don't
But-
take profits. I'm
but-
just saying $30 million is a lot of money.
But-
What bills do they have?
Here's the thing, though. The NFT community is so fickle, and they're so like sensitive sometimes. Yeah, they're like, if people take money, like the NFT artists, right? They do a drop, they make $3.7 million from their mint. They take some money out, and people start freaking out. Like, dude, you got to pay your people. You got to eat.
Look,
Just take proportion amount of money.
how much is food cost?
Inflation.
Okay. Here's the thing. These crypto platforms, they don't have these giant teams. They're not like Apple and Google. They have a dev team usually between 6 and at most 20 people. So I mean, you're cashing out over $1 million per person at minimum, probably $2 million, $3 million. It's a lot.
Yeah, okay. 10%, I agree with you. 10% is a lot, but 5% and under, I would be totally fine with. Whatever.
That's the premise. That's what people are mad at. They're not mad that they took money. They're not like, oh, how dare you take profits? How dare you cash your own token out? Like nobody's saying that. They're just saying, Jesus, $30 million? Like, come on, man. Like, take it easy.
All right. We'll circle back to this article in a little bit because I'm curious. All right, we're moving on. Some more NFT news. Steve Aoki says he's made more money with NFTs than from 10 years of music advances. We talk about this all the time, how the artists, the musicians are getting absolutely shat on from the streaming services like Spotify, Apple Music, whatever the case may be. At a Gala Music event, the veteran DJ and producer said royalties don't even come close to paying his bills. Well, maybe you shouldn't live in a 17,000 square foot house, just saying. And then he said he believes NFTs will truly transform the music industry. We agree, which currently offers artists a measly income from royalties. This is a quote from him. But if I was to really break down, okay, in the 10 years I've been making music, 6 albums, and you combine all those advances, what I did in one drop last year in NFTs, I made more money. And also, I was way more unhinged with music. So not only financially better, but mentally better as well. I feel like music and content creation will be the first industry that really, as a whole, benefits from cryptocurrencies. And here's one example. I think artists are going to see the artists that are already getting into the crypto space, the blockchain space, they're going to see, crap, they're making a lot more money. And they're not under the stress of these record labels and getting 2-3% from Spotify every time. What is the number? Do you know the number every time their song gets played on Spotify?
Oh, it's less than 1%.
Less than
It's
1%.
a fraction of a penny for your song to be played.
And you are the sole owner of your music, right? Snoop Dogg, or I forget who it was, 30 years later, they finally have full ownership of their master copies of their music. 30 years later. For 30 years, a record label held the rights to that music, and now, but with blockchain, you don't have to worry about that. I think it's absolutely amazing. Robin, you want to add anything else?
I mean, okay, cool. You're happy you made a lot of money on NFTs. Like,
That's not what
What?
he's saying.
that is what he's saying.
I know, but but the idea of what he's saying
The idea is this man is
is
uber rich, man. You know what? I see his
I
face.
definitely don't feel bad for him.
Yeah, I see
I'll tell
his
you that.
face all over Las Vegas here. Every time I drive around, he's on another billboard. And I got friends in industries, and we're talking six figures for some of these nightclub hosting where he DJs at the nightclubs. Like, we're talking big, big, big money. Yes, he might not be earning that much money on royalties. I mean, who is? But I don't feel bad for the man. You know what? You know who needs some money? Is the artists. The ones that have 2,000 people listening to their music. They have a smaller community, and they literally are still getting fractions of a pennies. They can't survive. They can't do it full time. They can't live as an artist, even though they do have a community. But the community isn't big enough. So for the music industry, you either get paid because you're extremely famous, or you get nothing. There's no in between. There's nobody in the music industry that's making $100,000 a year. Not as an artist. You're either rich or you're poor. And with NFTs, with music platforms, with empowering the artist, you can have that shift and you can start giving people their cut. And you can have people that aren't on TV and aren't on billboards making a living from being an artist. Because right now, if you're an artist, it's always been the same phrase: starving artist, starving artist. Why? Why does that happen?
Well, eat less.
Everybody listens to music. Everybody listens to music. Why not give a piece of the pie to the little guy? And the piece of the pie right now is literally a piece of crumb that fell off the edge.
Hey, your dog wouldn't even eat.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So, all right, we're done with the talking points. So, Rob,
What's up, bro?
doing what'd you say?
I said, what's up, bro?
Oh, I thought I said what's up, something else. Do we want to do hold
You
'em
think
or
I
fold 'em
called you a
first?
hoe?
I don't know what you call me. Should we do hold 'em or fold 'em first, or should we do market analysis?
Let's go hold him and fold him, baby.
Hold 'em or fold 'em. Let's go. Before we get into hold 'em or fold 'em, if there is a project you want us to take a look at during the market analysis, whether it's entry point, exit point, something you want to know about, let us know. We're more than happy to do that for you. But first, we are going to roll right into one of our favorite skits we do here at Sin City Crypto. Hold 'em or fold 'em. Let's go. I really love the background music. That's just fire. All right, so if you're new to the channel or you haven't seen us do Hold 'em or Fold 'em, here's how it works. Just like a poker game, Hold 'em or Fold 'em, you get two cards. You decide, am I playing this? Am I going to hold it? Or is this trash? Am I going to fold it? Same thing, but with crypto. We have a large bag of a certain token, and we're going to say if we're going to hold that big bag or if we're going to fold that big bag. All right? That's the premise. Donnie, what's our first coin?
We got XRP.
XRP. Let's start with
That's the first
XRP.
one.
Let's start with XRP. All right. So I'll go first on this. And surprisingly, I am holding XRP. The lawsuit is back on. There's going to be witnesses. There's going to be emails. I think it's going to favor XRP. And looking at the chart, you want to pull up my laptop, Donnie? So I have two lines drawn here. The green line was resistance, which is now proving to be support. Great news. This second line is the next level of resistance. We hit
Let me
that.
guess, $1?
Exactly $1.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, but you saw it before. So
No, I didn't.
don't try to act smart.
I know they've been bouncing
I'm
off,
just kidding.
off of and over the dollar forever.
So if my average cost of XRP is 80 cents, let's just say what it is that now, it's 80 cents. I am holding it. Anything can happen with the lawsuit, right? The SEC could just drop it. XRP could win. News might come out in the favor of XRP. Not to mention the technicals that are showing on the chart to me is bullish. So I typically have been against holding XRP just because of that cloud, and the project doesn't really excite me for me to hold it long term. So, but in this moment right now, my bag of XRP, I'm holding it. Robin, what say you?
You know, I hate to agree with you, man. I'm going to have to hold XRP as well. I think the time is coming to an end with the court case. And from every indication, it's starting to lean more towards XRP. There's, as you mentioned, the available emails that can be discussed at the court case. And the emails, from my understanding, seem to favor XRP, or Ripple Labs, actually. And there's also some new witnesses that are going to come forward. Now, it's supposed to resume on the 18th, so later this week. Now, I'm not exactly sure on that date, but either way, it's coming up. If it's not this week, it's next week. But really looking forward to this thing being over. I'm tired of this topic. XRP is no different than 99% of the other projects, but yet they got the target on their back. They're the ones having a lawsuit, and there's other projects that are way shadier. There's other projects that have some very questionable tokenomics, and XRP is pretty decentralized at this point. And I don't think that I don't think Ripple Labs is controlling the thing. It's not that serious. So anyways, I think they're going to have a favorable outcome. I think the trial is coming to an end. And even the most recent news, they're leaning towards XRP. Lots of upside. Lots and lots of upside. When it gets relisted, if it's a favorable outcome, there's going to be a ton of influx, a lot of FOMO, tons of additional XRP tokens getting scooped up for liquidity, for trading. And then I'm sure we'll hear about a lot of partnerships. I'm sure there's a lot of handshakes that are being done between Ripple Labs and with other corporations, banks, governments. And when they end up dropping this lawsuit, then they can talk about it. Right now they can't. So I think they got a lot of partnerships in the pipeline. They just can't disclose them because of the lawsuit. So anyways, big fan. Get your XRP. It's at a discount still. 80 cents. It's 80 cents, right?
82 cents.
82 cents. It's a steal. We saw it as low as 60 cents, but still a great buy. It traded at like around $1 for almost a year, almost all of 20, from I think it was March of 2021 till December. It's over $1. So just think of it. You're still getting it at a 20% discount. So I'm all in. And then the upside, you're talking a lot of X's. A lot of X's. And if you hit a home run, they drop that lawsuit. Holy crap. Yeah, holy crap. I think it's going to be a settlement, but man, they dropped that lawsuit. Woo!
Juicy. All right, what's the next one?
Well, he had it both written on the banner, so.
The next one is your favorite, Shiba Inu.
Not my favorite, but I don't. Okay, here we go. Go ahead, Robin.
Shiba Inu, huh?
Yeah, hold them or fold them. You got a big bag of SHIB.
I got a big bag of SHIB.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm going to dump that on the market as fast as possible. Now, I hope I crash the price in doing so. Now,
you're an a-hole.
I have heard nothing besides all of this FOMO, all of this hype, all of this utility. Shiba Inu, you're a meme coin. You're a gecko. You're trying to camouflage yourself as something else, or is it chameleon? Which one changes colors?
Chameleon.
You're trying to be your pretender. You're trying to pretend like you have use case and utility and how you're going to change the world. Wrong. You have a Dex nobody uses. You have a hamburger stand in Italy nobody cares about. And now you were selling lands for a metaverse nobody's ever seen. And so for me, it is just straight up community driven. And if you've made money with Shiba Inu, good job. Cash out. Not financial advice. Because this thing ain't gonna last. And at some point, it's gonna lose interest. And people are gonna start selling. So if you don't sell before they sell,
Is that why Ethereum whales are accumulating SHIB at a breakneck
you
pace?
can, like I said, you can find an article.
It's
or
not an
some
article. It's
movement.
literally fact. You can see it on the
It's
blockchain.
Fact. It's fact. It's down over 50%.
Everything's
That's
down
all
over 50%.
No.
What do you mean no? It's still a top 15 cryptocurrency. You just, I feel like something happened where either a Shiba dog gave you PTSD
You bit my leg.
or something about you investing in the coin, because no matter what they do, positive, you crap on it.
What they've done
Negative,
is a
crap
joke.
on it.
They got a
What about the
hamburger
metaverse?
stand.
What about their metaverse land?
Have you seen it? Have you seen the metaverse? Have you seen the roadmap? Have you seen a picture? Have you seen anything about it? All they're doing is they're selling land nobody even knows
What
anything
about Meta? Have you seen their metaverse?
Yes.
Where?
There was a demonstration on the press release when they changed their name to Meta. Mark Zuckerberg showed his avatar and showed an example
That's
of the
going to
world.
be their metaverse, or was it just like a
Yes,
generic?
it was. It was legitimately their metaverse.
Okay,
Shiba Inu hasn't done nothing. They just said, hey, we're putting land up for sale.
you got to first come up. You got to first announce what you're doing, and then start creating it.
That's
Right.
that's like having a movie trailer that has only sound. That's what I'm saying. Like you're not showing anything. I'm telling you.
Because you can't see it,
You're
it's
gonna buy
illegitimate.
a piece of land.
Well,
and you
dude,
can't
listen,
see it.
you can't buy it
Would you
now.
buy-
The point is, you can't buy it now. If they said land is available for sale, you can go buy it, but you have no
Would you-
idea, then yes, I would agree with you.
Okay. What?
But they're saying, hey, we're going
would
into
you
the
buy,
metaverse.
Would you buy an NFT without knowing the creator, the project, the artist, or anything?
No, but it's not for
Exactly.
sale right now.
It's an
It's
NFT.
not for
It's
sale right now.
It's
That's
about
what
to
I'm
be.
saying.
It's about to be, bro.
Yeah, and I'm sure when it does go on sale, you're gonna know what you're buying and where you're buying
I
it
don't think
from.
so. I don't think so. There's been no roadmap, no vision, no nothing. They're talking about how you're gonna buy it, the leash token, the exchange. Like they're setting up the rails to take in the money, but they're not showing you anything on the back end. It's a money grab, bro.
It's not a money grab.
It's a money grab.
Okay. If they come out and they do their land auction and you don't have pictures, you don't know where, then I will agree with you. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay,
They're-
what if it's only a picture and nothing is built?
It's like buying.
What if it's what
Okay,
if it's a piece
okay.
of, what if it's a map?
Okay.
What it's a map.
Have you ever
and it
bought
just-
Robin, you have bought a new construction home, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. And did you know what the neighborhood was gonna look like?
Well, you know what I did do?
What?
I went into the community
Uh-huh.
and I toured a model house.
A model
that showed
house.
that you could
and
walk
I'm
around
sure
in.
they
Hold
will
on.
have
Wait,
model
wait a second.
houses.
No, they're not. They're
How
gonna
do you
have
know?
they're gonna have a map with,
No, they
with
don't.
squares, and then you pick and you buy, and you have no idea what the product's gonna look like.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm just saying, look, I'm not saying throw everything you have at SHIB. I'm just saying they're trying to go from a meme token to a token with actual utility because they see how popular their community has gotten. So they're trying to give back some utility to their community to keep them to stay. Nothing wrong with that. But every time they do something like this, you shit on them.
No, you know
For no
what?
reason, just because you're a hater.
If they would do something that other major projects are doing,
Like what?
like maybe some rollers rolling out their own chain, doing.
They are.
They're not.
Yes, they
They got
are.
bits. That's it. Pull up the articles. Pull up the articles. Show me the development and the upgrade of the platform itself, other than the integration of a Shiba Dex nobody trades on, and metaverse that nobody's seen, and a hamburger stand nobody's gonna ever visit. So
I'm gonna find it for you.
oh yeah, you can look. Come back tomorrow, or maybe next month, or maybe next year. You're never gonna find it.
Russell is consistent. He's ready for you to buy your first NFT. He wants you to do it live.
I'm buying NFT. Buying NFT.
Yeah.
I need
Guess
to buy
what?
mine too.
Guess what NFT sold out and just absolutely exploded? Shiba Friends.
Shiba friends.
Dead serious. Dead serious. That thing flew. And the floor is crazy. All right. I'm holding SHIB because of everything that's going on. Robin, obviously, is folding SHIB because he's just an absolute hater. And even if money slapped him in the face, he wouldn't care. Yeah. Let us know what you guys think. So a majority of you said holding XRP. Put a 1 if you're holding SHIB. Put a 2 if you're dumping SHIB. Let us know what you guys think. Donnie, you holding or you folding SHIB?
I've got 42 McTrillion.
You holding?
Oh, I'm holding.
He's holding. Oh, you didn't agree with Robin. Wow.
Yeah,
Proud of you,
it's so,
buddy.
it's
Good
so
job,
cheap.
man.
It's so cheap. I mean, why?
Way to decouple from Robin. I'm proud of you, bro.
I mean, why sell it? It's cheap.
True. All right. That'll do it for our Hold'em. Or wait, do we have another one, Robin, or is that it?
Does it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. All right. Let's move on to our next and last segment, market analysis. Let's check back in with the overall market real quick. We did this in the beginning. We are now up 5.82%. Bitcoin getting close to 5. We have ETH over 31. Kind of scrolling down. Cardano. I don't want to say pumping, but it's moving. Almost at $1.10. XRP jumped above them. So XRP is now number 6 on the market cap. Then you have Solana over $100. Terra Luna 56. Avalanche rounding out the top 10, up 13% over the last 24 hours at $90. And then coming in at number 11, we have Doge, Polkadot, almost getting to $20. Man, I'm telling you, when Polkadot explodes, it'll explode. It'll blow your mind, explode. You right? It'll explode. I'm a big Polkadot guy. I have close to 350 Polkadot tokens. I have it all staked on Kraken, earning me 12% interest. Let me know what you guys think of Polkadot. Do you guys, A, like Polkadot? And if you do, when do you think the big pump is coming? Because the pump is coming. We just don't know when. This reminds me of Cardano, right? We know it's a solid project. We know it's got a solid founding team. We believe in the project. It's just nothing's come to fruition yet, but I think it's coming sooner than you think, sooner than we think. And then Robin's favorite, Polygon Matic, up 11% at $1.80.
So let me ask you a question.
Good.
Where are you from? Sweden?
Yeah.
Do they have polka music in Sweden? Is that
Polka music?
no the polka? Do the polka. The accordions and the girls with the dresses that when they spin, they like fluff out. No, none of that. No polka music.
I moved from
kind
Sweden
of
when I was 7.
Did you bring any of the Swedish CDs?
That's why I got blue eyes. No. ABBA was a big Swedish thing. Anyways, let's get back to the markets here, Robin.
Okay.
So I want to look at biggest gainers and losers. So the graph. So graph, super, super cool project. We actually did a deep dive on the graph. You guys should definitely go check that out. That came out really, really good. This is a project that could ultimately be implemented in every single layer 1 blockchain. Will it get that adoption? Who knows? But if it does, we're going to see a 4 to 5x, in my opinion, almost immediately, if it gets that adoption. And then what else we got here? Gala. So we were talking about music, right? And the architect said something about Audius. Well, Gala is getting into the music streaming industry. What I thought was a great idea until I found out that the Gala token will not power the music side of Gala. They're going to create a separate Gala music token. Why? Why have 2 tokens? Your token right now is sitting at a $2.3 billion market cap. Just funnel everything through the original Gala token, even for your music platform, and just do it that way.
Or you know why?
Or do what VeChain does and have a fuel token.
If you're asking the question, The reason being is that you create another token, the founders keep 20, 30% of it, they sell it,
Yeah.
they offer the token sale, price goes up, they sell it, a lot more money can be made versus just,
Yeah, a lot more money can be made for you. What about for the people that hold your
hey,
tokens?
man, it's business, baby. This is the industry we're in. It's money grab.
Yeah.
That's why Shiba Inu's land sale pisses me off.
I knew that was coming. All right, so Sean asked about Engine. He said, "Are we seeing a cup and handle on the Engine weekly?" And so
That looks like one, yeah.
typically, though, on the breakout of the handle, you see a more sharp, this kind of rounded up. On cup and handles, you typically see a sharper increase. So, yeah, you can say this is a cup and handle. Here's the thing with TA.
It was, and
It
now
was.
it's already moved so far past that.
And again, this is the weekly. So each candle represents 1 week, a 1 week time frame.
Yeah, that's come and gone.
So speaking of Engine, we are in production on Engine. So it's already filmed. It's done. Big shout out to Sean for helping us do the research on that deep dive. It's going to come out absolutely amazing. Robin's doing all the post editing. So we will let you guys know when that is getting ready to drop. But you can say Engine is the #1 gaming platform in the blockchain industry.
NFT gaming.
NFT gaming.
Yeah.
So
Not metaverse, not NFT gaming as far as like yield and tokens, but definitely the integration of the NFT marketplace into the current format of video games. So for me, I think video games and NFTs, yes, there's a growing industry. Yes, but let's be honest. The NFT games, they're whack. They suck. Now, I'm not saying that people don't play them, people don't enjoy them. I'm just saying for where we're at in this day and age, with all these AAA titles, these big studios, and these big development teams that create these games that the masses play, that millions and millions and millions of people play every day, and they sign on. Those games are so polished and they're so well crafted. Then you have the NFT gaming section.
yeah,
And it's growing. It's growing. I'm not trying to poo-poo all over it and say that it's a bad investment. Just right now in its current state, it's not that great. I mean, go look at all these popular NFT games that you can earn tokens. They're pretty boo-boo. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Pretty boo-boo. So for me, naturally, I think, hey, the first integration in NFTs, or the first like really popular NFT sales that's going to come from video games, is probably going to come from AAA titles like Fortnite, like Call of Duty, like a Battlefield, and these games, or maybe it'll be a play-to-earn game, or maybe it'll be one of those free-to-play games that we were all familiar with, like Angry Birds, or Candy Crush, or Words with Friends. Either way, it's going to be these big titles that decide to monetize on NFTs that incorporate them. Because there's already a huge influx of revenue that goes into these platforms for outfits, skins to design and customize, to skip levels and Candy Crush. And anyways, there's tons of possibilities in there, and you can easily tie NFTs into it and give more value to the user. And that is exactly what Engine does. And they basically create the marketplace, keep it trackable.
they have their own marketplace too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So all you got to do is just partner with a AAA company like Activision or something, and then just have them use your blockchain to track the NFTs. So basically, they do all the work for you. You make the money.
I'm a big fan of Engine.
Yeah. So
Love Engine.
great project.
All right.
I love it.
I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
We Gucci.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for visiting us. We had a couple new people, so I just want to shout out to Patricio again. Seems like you were enjoying the show. You're pretty active in the chat, so welcome to the Sin City Crypto fam. And then for all the other people as well, I'm not going to scroll back up, but we have some other new people as well. So thanks for come checking us out. We're a growing community, so we really appreciate it. We're small now, but the numbers will grow, and we won't forget about the little people when we first started, even though none of y'all are little, especially not DFib.
Okay, Okay, hold on. So we talk about when we blow up, right? All the people that are here now, we're gonna bring them out to Vegas.
Mhm.
We're gonna have a Vegas party.
That's right.
Should we take names down so that way when that time comes and we
How about
announce
this?
it,
At
new
the
people-
end of the month, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a VIP list, and at the end of the month, we're gonna put our most active people on our VIP list, and we're gonna put it on our website that we don't have completely built out yet. we own the domain, we just haven't physically built
we
it.
will, but we will
So-
create something with our VIP list, and we can
and
show
we'll
it
put
on
you
our-
guys on there. That way, if you go astray, or you get lost in the shuffle when we have,
And we'll
too many
update it
people
every
in chat.
month. We'll update it every
Yeah,
month.
we'll add more people, and then
What's
maybe
the cap though? It's got to be a cap. 50 people? 25 people?
See, I like HP. HP's my new favorite guy.
Why? Because he said you're ugly? It's all Donnie, let's be honest. Yeah, look at him. Well, show yourself, bro. Yeah, Donnie the man with his sunglasses on. What's up? Nah, so that's definitely something we want to do. We're all about community. We know we wouldn't be anything without you guys. We enjoy crypto, but we do it, build a community.
Hey, but you
fun.
know what? I'd rather have the people here now than the people that are later, because
Yeah, 100%.
because the people that are here now, you're
You know,
springboarding
Yes.
the product to where it's gonna go, and without you here now, when we get to
we got a new person that popped up. We say VIP list.
oh,
Go ahead, David. Say the name.
Aaron!
Hendrick,
Darian, what's up, my dude?
Hendrick,
Hola! Well, call you Hendrix? Hendrix.
Hendricks,
Yeah, like the gin?
Say the last
like-
name.
wait, Hendricks.
Kusama. Right? Kusama. I like Hendrix Kusama. That's pretty
Hendricks.
Hendrix Kusama. That's
Hendrix.
a
HK.
dope name.
It is
HK.
Nah, I can't do HK. HP. HP's
big,
one.
big warm hola from us. Hola. So
Yeah. No, but I was going to say, for a new person, it's easy to come across the channel and see, 590, 600 subscribers and like, eh. But when you actually go in and you see the dynamic we have and how serious we take this thing, you will know we're going to make it. And if you're here with us now, you will be rewarded. I promise you that.
James wants our VIP party to be at the strip club.
Here's what we're gonna do. All right, when we make it and the dough starts coming in and we're a freaking huge channel, the VIP list, we're gonna fly. We're gonna have a freaking conference with you guys. We're gonna say, all right, we're gonna fly you out here for 2 nights, 3 days. We're gonna put you up in a hotel.
Ooh.
What do you guys want to do? We'll go strip club. We want to go racing at Speed Vegas.
We'll set up
do
this
Lambo?
show.
You want to have
Lambo?
dinner? You want to buy it? Let's buy out a restaurant and have dinner there.
Lambo.
You know what? We'll set up the strip club. I'm not a strip club fan.
I'm not
It is the
either.
backbone industry of Vegas. So much love for that industry, but
Go race some
Release the
Lambos.
All right. So again, we appreciate you guys.
Also, for the new people here, on Fridays we do blockchain parlay. So if there's a show that you don't miss Fridays.
Yeah,
So,
free crypto.
yeah, we give away free crypto, and it's really cool because you can compete against the other people in the chat. The way it works is you pick 2 projects, any 2 projects within the top 100, and whoever outperforms the competition as far as returns. So basically, when you look at the following week, the following Friday, you see who's got the biggest weekly returns, 20% for this token, 50% for the next token, whichever one happens to pick the biggest gainers. We send you free crypto. We're going to be sending out, $50 a Bitcoin, something like that?
Yeah, we're doing Bitcoin.
So, yeah.
And Darren says he's met you, Rob.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
sorry about that, my friend. I wish you would have met me.
It's
Your
definitely
experience
the
would have
wrong
been-
guy because he said he's a cool guy.
Yeah, I
Definitely
think
not
you
you.
might have met me, bro.
Let me tell you something.
You might have met me.
Your boy looking sweet.
Yeah.
You can't, your boy looking cool, man. Hey, you can't help it.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways, we love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Vegas time. Enjoy the rest of your day.
peace.